Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is so good to be back here with all of you, and we are 24, last time I checked, 24 subscribers away from hitting our goal of 150. So I do want to invite all of you who have not subscribed yet to hit that subscribe button. It's free to click and help us meet our goal of 150 subscribers. So yeah, good job, guys. I really appreciate all of you, and let's jump right into this video. So first of all, before we jump into the main topic of this video, I am going to show you a new addition to my stack. It came in last week, so let me get it out here for you. Now, this one came in a little flip. I was a little surprised that it did, being that it's not a round, but it did, so I'm going to have to look at getting a container for it or buying a capsule specifically for this. But I decided to keep with the Aztec theme that I've been doing the past several ones that I got, and I got, or the Mayan theme I should say, and I got a 1 ounce Aztec calendar, gold bar, not gold bar, silver bar. I wish it was a 1 ounce gold bar, but 1 ounce silver bar Aztec calendar. Look at that. So yeah. And the reason why I got a bar this time is because when I ordered the capsule for this, a lot of times when I order capsules for my rounds, Monument Metals will put them in the capsule before they ship. So to prevent having to open up the capsule and take whatever was out, I decided to just get a bar so that way they wouldn't put it in it. But unfortunately, it didn't come in a little plastic case like this one did. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to protect it. I'm thinking about getting like a tube for bars, so then that way I can put this and my other bar in it. There we go. I don't know if that's gonna stand up. It might not. We'll just put that there. Why not? So yeah, there is my 3 Aztec calendars. Right there. So yeah, I'm super excited. I think that puts me now at 14 ounces of silver. So yeah, there you go. I'll keep you up to date on what I do with this. So let's jump right in to the main topic of our video today, and that is 5 ways to avoid using a CBDC or central bank digital currency. Now, I do want to preface, these aren't the be-all to end-all ways to avoid using a CBDC. There's a lot that could happen when those roll out that could change how some of this works. Or, you know, if you don't lay down some groundwork first, then you won't be able to do some of these. But these are just some 5 things off the top of my head that I could think of on ways to avoid using a CBDC. So we'll be going over that today. So, first one, if you haven't already guessed by what I'm stacking here on the channel, is stacking precious metals to use as an alternate form of currency, or to protect your wealth from CBDCs. Because there are some disturbing things about the CBDC that I have heard. The biggest one is that a lot of people are saying that CBDCs will be set with like an expiration date. So if you don't use it within a certain amount of time, you will lose the money. So if you have your money saved in silver and gold, you could always sell the silver and gold and get the CBDC and then buy with what you need, but you keep your money in silver and gold. Now that's granted, they're not gonna do like a confiscation of silver and gold, or even accept silver and gold to buy or exchange for CBDCs. So but at the same time, if you build a community of stackers, then you could start initiating a barter where you buy and sell within the community in silver or gold or copper or whatever other precious metals people are stacking. So that's number one on what you could do to avoid using the CBDC. And I think I'll probably try and do some research and make a video about what all a central bank digital currency could entail. But for now, I'll just kind of leave it at that. So yeah, moving on. Number 2 is bartering with either items, so necessities, so food, water, maybe seeds, tools, to time. So maybe you have a skill that the community needs, and so or that somebody needs in the community, and so you offer your time doing that skill for whatever goods you're trying to get from that person. And that's something that can never be taken away, is skills. So definitely I'm very a strong believer in learning skills for an SHTF type scenario, because that is something that can never be taken away. Next up on the list, kind of on the line of silver and gold, but alternate currencies. And that could be anything from a foreign currency that maybe your community decides to adopt to, yes, silver and gold, or maybe your community will come up with a new currency. And hey, if you're a stacker, maybe you could create a new currency backed by your stack of silver and gold. I don't know. Just a thought that popped into my head just now. I don't know how likely that would be, how that would work, but it's just a thought. That one, I don't see it being like as likely for something like that to occur where you're using an alternate currency. But I mean, it's still not outside the realm of possibility. So I decided to include it on the list. Another kind of touchy subject. Not everyone believes in it. I even have my doubts about it. But I do own some of this next item, and that is cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, Ethereum, your altcoins, so Dogecoin, some of the other ones that are out there. That could be a way to avoid it. Yes, it is a digital currency. I wouldn't put too much stock into it, because obviously if the government or the central bank is going to issue their own digital currency, you can bet your britches they're gonna tax and do whatever is necessary to eliminate crypto, so that way you're forced to use their digital currency. Because why would they want you using another digital currency when they're releasing their own? That's how I see it. But I still think it's good to own a little bit. You know, diversify your stack, diversify your preps, so you are prepared for anything that might come your way. Because we can predict all we want. We can watch base our predictions off of what we're seeing in the news and all of that. My favorite one right here. I love this. But base our predictions off of what we're seeing going on in the world. I'm gonna have to open this up. But when it comes down to it, we don't really know what's going to happen or how it's all going to play out. Do we have a good idea? Yeah, there's a lot of us who do have a pretty good idea of how it's going to play out. Doesn't mean it's going to happen that way or exactly that way. So it's always good to diversify. Again, I wouldn't put too much stock into cryptocurrency, but it's always nice to diversify. And then last but not least, this is kind of a big one. It's very hard, in my opinion, to achieve because, there's just so much that goes into it. And there's some people I have seen that tried to do this, and they consider themselves only like 75 to 80% of this, and that is being self-sufficient. So that is like completely self-sufficient. So that is, growing your own food, raising your own livestock, having a means to getting your own water, generating your own energy, whatever that may be. So you don't have to even go to the store to buy anything. So that one is like a lifelong goal, I should say. I would love to get where I'm as self-sufficient as possible. I don't know if I'll ever reach it, but one can dream. One can dream. And if you set your mind to your dream, then you can make it happen. So, yeah, those are kind of my 5 thoughts on some ways you could avoid using a central bank digital currency. And this is my whole stack right here. All of it. It is slowly growing. And I'm super excited to have you guys watch this stack grow. And to come along this journey for self-sufficiency and for preparedness. So, yeah, I want to hear your thoughts down below on some ways you guys think might be a good way to avoid using a central bank digital currency. And once again, I want to invite you to hit that subscribe button. Help us hit our goal of 150 subscribers. And also hit the thumbs up. It not only helps us beat the YouTube algorithm, but it also, lets me know you're liking the content. And then if you are liking the content, maybe consider hitting that bell notification, and so you can be notified when new content comes out. So, yeah. Thanks again so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Keep stacking. Keep stacking. Keep prepping. Stay frosty. Peace out.